Hi, everyone. I'm TC. What I want to do tonight is just kind of go over how I would write an arrangement to a tune using some of the pentatonic stuff and other things, but just introduce you to songs and getting you used to using some of the stuff you're learning. So this tune is called Stella by Starlight. It's a really pretty tune. The first thing is got to know your melody. And so the melody to this, it starts with a pickup note. So it's in B flat, and it's really it's a standard tune. One of the reasons it's got some common chord change stuff that you should know. So like E minor 7 flat 5 to an F7, that's common. I mean to an A7, that's a common chord change, right? So this starts with E minor 7 flat 5. To an A7 flat 9, to a C minor. Now this is pentatonic. Immediately goes to an F dominant, right? And so this is the dominant scale, and then minor 9, F minor 9. Okay, so that's an E flat, but really what's happening, he's got from C minor, F minor 9, B flat, dominant to an E flat. Right, so that's E flat, major chord. And then this goes to an A flat with a 4 plus in it, like a 11th chord. So that's so pretty, right? So okay, and then there's this little change. It's like in sixths, right? So we've got. Okay, now right there we're back to E minor 7, flat 5, but it's this open, big spread position here. It's the same as this. Right, so we go. Believe it or not, that's a D minor, right from. This is a connecting chord. So that's a D minor 2. So D minor. This is almost like a B flat with an E flat in the bass. That's a little E flat dominant, and then back to the A7. Well, this is actually an E minor 7 flat 5 again to the A7. This is fifths. A minor 7 flat 5. That's a D flat 9 7, D7 flat 9. So this is a G chord, right? This is like a raised 9 and a raised 5. So fifths. That's an A flat chord. That's the root, okay? It's a B flat chord, right? Pick up again. Okay, so this is like a B flat 9 chord, see, because right, but it resolves to a G7, right? So I'm playing these slow so you can use your ears, and you got to spend a little time on this stuff. So what happens with this pickup, it's beautiful, right? You know, so, but it can be this. I can play just the triad. So this is just. So what I would do though is I would play all 4 parts, but I would put lines moving in this. So, right? So, see how pretty that is? Okay, this is the F chord. It's got a raised 5, and it's like a flat 13 chord, sort of. But the root's F, watch. Sorry, I hit the mic. So. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the root, right? And then that's F, so F dominant, then to F minor, then to B flat dominant. And now I'll do a -9. This is the 9th. So, and then make a 13. Then to the E flat. Then it's an A flat again. Okay, the theory behind that, music theory, it's an A flat dominant triad. This is triad, but it has a D major chord on top of it. So if you know the theory, this is just like a D over A flat 7, right? Because you know, a little D triad there. So, and then, so these are, that's just doing 6th on a scale. So it's to an E minor 7, flat 5 again. It's this open, I keep saying open, it's a stretchy position, right? Because it looks like it's hard to play. It's not, right? And then that's the A7th to a D minor. So you can hear it's a D minor. Because, you know, this is right, that's the chords. And this is D minor. You could play it like this. That's how everybody plays it, D minor 7. But you know, if you could do it this way. It's pretty. It's harmony. You could do some weird stuff with it, like. That's just moving this guy while you're holding this. Then B flat minor 7, but I just bar it here to an E flat 7th, right? And then this 6th again. E minor 7 flat 5. This one is, the melody is slightly changed there. B flat pentatonic. Put some other notes in there. Or that's Stella by Starlight, okay? And so I'm gonna put the PDF of the chart in it so you can see the chord changes. And then you can just refer to this and get it. But the reason why is the pentatonic has these very simple shapes. Like, okay, let's just look at C pentatonic because it occurs, right? Here's C minor. If I was just to play all pentatonic notes from the pentatonic shapes, it'd be this. When you put those shapes with other chords, it sounds great. Watch. The pentatonic stuff, major and minor scales, are really important. And you're going to find out that if you learn them really well, you can make them actually sound like not like this. Doesn't have to sound like a C minor pentatonic. Okay? Because normally this would also be an E flat major, right? It'd be an E flat major, so. So I don't have to think. I could think of it as an A flat chord, but the same chord. So listen, here's with an A flat root, right? So okay, we could put other roots in there. Okay, so this could be an E flat, right? It's easily E flat. You know, I don't have a low E flat on this chord. So anyway, that's the Stella by Starlight. You know, it's right. So that's Stella by Starlight. We're going to try to do a lot of songs. Just that's how I'd be thinking. First, you learn the melody. Okay, you learn the melody, and you start seeing how some of these shapes work together. And once you do that, you can put it all over the guitar, and it kind of becomes just your playing by ear. You're playing by ear. If you play by ear and you also know theory, who's going to beat you? Maybe a keyboard player. I doubt it. Okay, take care. I'm CC, Music Interval Theory Academy. Check it out. musicintervaltheory.academy. Okay, bye.